Are you ready for the true story? Well, this is the Before and After Show, hosted by who else? Me, Leshana. Building the beauty of the world, we share one episode at a time, elevating a person's outer loveliness to match their inner beauty and untapped potential. So remember, lay back, sit back, watch us. Welcome, Trinidad and Tobago, to the Before and After Show, hosted by who else? Me, Leshana. Now that we got that part out of the way, let me introduce you to Amy. When I first met Amy, I knew she had a story to tell, and I also knew that she was full of potential. I'll tell you a little something that happened between her and I. When I first met, I asked, "Why do you have so many tattoos?" She just laughed. Well, come to find out, there's a story behind that. So don't go anywhere, sit back, let's listen to Amy's story.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Carrington, and this afternoon we're chatting with Amy Tlbaas. She's a 22-year-old little person.
Hello, hi, hello. I'm not a little person. Presently, my height is on vacation. But apparently, he's just taken a too long vacation. He'll be back soon. Sometime around maybe next year. Could be the year after, but he'll be back.
So, Amy, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me about the person of Amy.
Amy, who is Amy? Me. Basically, Amy was an inbox person, meaning that I never came out much. I always like keeping to myself. Yeah, I like making everyone laugh and stuff, but I had a lot of challenges where every situation I ended up in, they used it against me, making fun because of my height. They would do stuff to aggravate me, and it just became, it kept getting annoying, being like, sometimes I felt like really, really different, I know I was different, but it just made me feel like extremely weird.
So, Amy, tell me about some of the challenges that you might have encountered growing up as a little person.
Can you repeat the question?
Tell me a little bit of some of the...
I heard what you said. I hear a little person. I'm not a little person. Like, I'm big. You're just not... Something wrong with your eyesight. Like, I'm big. Like, I'm big. Look, I'm big. But honestly, like, the challenges, basically, like, everyone treated me different. Even, like, kids that were younger than me but taller, they would be like, "Oh, look at Bob, oh, look at my shirt, oh, what your short she is." And it was like really weird because honestly, I want to, sorry for saying this so raw, but I want to kick these little children like so hard and so far.
Okay.
Like, come and strangle you for your mommy and daddy like that, because it was really, really annoying. And like, I always say, like, what's so bad in being not average height? So you call it short and just not as tall as you are, like that.
Well, true. In your family, are you the only person who is...
Under height?
Under height?
Yes, I am. So
do you have siblings?
Yeah. Only one that I know about, my father is a real hot man, and so I actually have a brother on my daddy's side. But that I know is my brother. But the both of us know, well, it have more, but we just don't know who is the more.
Okay.
If we see people resembling us, well, we know, yeah, like the offsprings.
Okay.
I bet you never knew a little person could be so strong. Well, I told you she had a story. But let's take a little break and let me introduce you to the next transformation of the before and after show, Sydney, at 6 a.m. in the morning. Well, morning guys, it is Sunday and we're out at 6 a.m. in the morning on the before and after show. To everybody out there on Facebook, we're doing this also live. Sydney has no idea that we're coming to her house, but you guys do, and you guys are coming with me. We're going to surprise her on her transformation. All right, let's go. It's a good thing that they don't have any dogs. You know what I mean? That's always been an issue. Okay, let's go. I just knocked like I was the police. Can I speak to Sydney?
Hi. Hi, my name is Cindy Garcia, and Leshana really surprised me this morning.
Sydney. Hi, Sydney.
Yeah.
How is this Sydney? Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
Do you remember you wrote in on the before and after show?
Yeah.
Well, we're here, summer. Come on, we're not gonna fight. Don't worry about the cameras.
I'm literally shaking. It was a great shock.
Yes, it's live and you're on Facebook Live.
Oh my God.
Well,
literally shaking.
morning, Sydney. Well, listen, you already know who I am.
Yes, I love your show. It
Your
was
hands
fantastic.
are shaking. Well, I'm here to tell you live with Facebook, Trinidad and Tobago and the US that you are going to be on the before and after show.
Oh my God. I think that Leshana's show is fantastic, the before and after show, and I truly believe that she's going to change a lot of lives in Trinidad and Tobago.
When you wrote me in and you said that you needed a change, and you said you're just fed up of how things are and you wanted to change up a little bit, I read your story, and I said, what perfect way than to show up at your door this Sunday morning to give you a makeover.
Okay.
So you
sure I would rather be in church?
No, I do rather be in church, but that's next week Sunday. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna change you over from head to toe. Your hair, we're gonna probably cut it and dye it blonde. We're gonna dress you, we're gonna do your nails, we're gonna get you a massage, and we're taking you right now. So go get dressed. Actually, let me take you right now.
right,
We
just
can take you right
yeah,
now.
just
Grab
take
your
it.
handbag. Grab
Imagine an exquisitely unique place with a banquet of over 40 of your favorite Trini dishes, where everything is made absolutely from scratch. The food is delicious and healthy too. The place? Live at Gourmet, now on the Avenue. You won't believe what we did to Trini food. We show you the nutritional facts per serving, provide customized meal plans for weight loss, and much more. Don't diet, live it. Live at Gourmet, food with benefits.
Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell.
In beautiful Trinidad and Tobago, you can go from having never set foot in a cockpit to your full commercial license. You can do this. enter the world above with Aerial World Services.
You spoke a little bit about what we can only term as bullying and the name calling and those kind of things. How did you cope with these?
It started happening actually in my community where everyone did it, but when it started in school is when I actually started taking it seriously, because I was like, okay, I have to see these kids every day, I have to sit around them, I have to interact with them. There's no bedroom to run in, because that's what will usually happen when I am at home. And what happened is that, like, I started drowning myself. I didn't want to really have much friends and stuff. And then I started taking it on. By, say, standard 3, that is when I sank myself, in the sense that I didn't want no friends. I just wanted to be by myself. And growing older, you know, I kept sinking myself deeper. Then I climbed into this box by standard 5. Yes, I had 1 or 2, because like in school we had this pen pal thing. I was like, why I had to write to this girl? Like, I don't even want to talk to her. I don't know. When I got to secondary school, that was like Hurricane Ivan with a little bit of Brett, with a little bit of the ancestors, kind of. Because, like, okay, here comes the big blues. And in secondary school, it was like, I wanted to kill myself, like, seriously. Sometimes I'll fake sick, not to go to school. I'll go out the road. Well, with us, we had maxis. I'll go out the road and miss the maxi for spike, because I know mommy just had no money to give me to travel. So I missed, so that I could stay home, just because I didn't want to be around anybody. Because, like, it was really, for me, it was like a big, it was just hard. It was really hard, and like knowing that you had to live in it. Presently, I'm 22 years of age. I turned 22 on the 24th of May, and I still, in my 22 years of living, presently I still face it from little children that I still want to kick down. But there's some things we just can't change, but only work around and make it better for us. So I was really glad when I met Leshana on a very psychopathic encounter, but I was really glad when I met her and she was explaining everything, because I really want to get out of this box and crumple that box and burn that box. I want to be Amy. I want to be free. I want to be like bold. I am bold here, but I want to be bold in the sense that, okay, you're a little person, and so what? And so what? I can still take a boyfriend, yeah. Yeah, I can still take a boyfriend.
You said a few things that sort of jumped out at me. So you'd bear with me if we just go back a little bit.
Sure.
So you said when the bullying and stuff started, when you were in school, there was no room to run to. That tells me that maybe some of this was happening at home, and that's where you found some sort of sanctuary?
Well, it was the thing. When it happened at home, I was able to move away from everybody, go in my room, just be by myself. Because even though, like, to me, I'm not a family person. Okay. Yeah, I'll chill around them. There are other reasons, but I just grow with myself in this box. It's like, you're accustomed living in a wealthy community, and due to circumstances you had to move to a less beneficial community. So therefore everything will be different, because this is what you're not accustomed to this, and that's just how it was with me. Because like everything, even at home, to me they used to just treat me different. Like I was invisible. Only when they needed somebody to push around, that's when you would have heard my name called.
Okay. And these I don't want to be so bold to call them attacks, but these encounters came from who?
Everybody. Aunts especially, but mother, aunts, every cousins. Only when they know that they need me to do something, that's the only time you will hear my name called in the house. So it was really, it still is. It still is.
Isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. On my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you.
The Red Edge Mall at the corner Mooneyram Street and Western Main Road, St. James, where parking is available for our valued customers on both sides of the street. Red Edge Mall caters for the health conscious, the tastiest soups you'll ever find, the freshest produce, trendy clothing for the fashion dons and divas. Experience the most exotic African male and female outfits, costume jewelry of all descriptions. If you're one who pays special attention to your hair, welcome to the home of hair. Get the latest and widest variety of phones of all descriptions and repairs on the spot at the Red Edge Mall. Closing time 9 p.m. The Red Edge Mall, making shopping affordable.
Let's go check on our transformation winner, Sydney, while she's having her transformation at the House of Kathy. So don't go anywhere. Let's take a look. Hi guys, welcome to the Journey of the Before and After Show, episode 2. Well, you already know where I am. Yes, the House of Kathy, international hairstylist, the only person that gets to touch my hair. Well, Sydney gets the opportunity of getting her transformation from Candace herself. So I'm so excited, I'll tell you why. Every time Candace is about to, as soon as she touches someone's hair, I get excited because I know they're about to be transformed. And you're gonna get to see the transformation today. So don't go anywhere. You're gonna get a little glimpse of the magic that will be happening on the Before and After.
Today's participant, we did a transformation going from long to maybe about a medium length. When the participant came in after examining her hair, I realized that her hair was overly processed with previous color and her hair was really fine in texture. What I wanted to do was a lot of the new colors, really vibrant, rose gold, mauve, and really exciting colors, but I had to put into consideration, one, her age, her lifestyle, and then the condition of her hair. I've tried to, bring in a little bit of flavor with techniques such as balayage and stuff to just give her face some frame and some identity in her hair. Even though her hair is fine, it doesn't mean that she has to get really boring styles. We can funk it up a little bit with color and then the placement of color. What I observed in her hair was a fight. Like, I got a lot of resistance even though I used the proper care such as Tlbaas. And the developer, I realized because her hair is so overly processed, it fought me with the color usage, and I didn't want to over process her hair even more, so I had to know when to stop. To me, it's really important as a hairstylist that we know when to go forward and when to stop, when to care for the hair and when to nourish it to that next level. So usually on a client as such, I would do double processing, but because of the nature of her hair, I could not do it. So I had to make the conscious decision, even though I wanted to add a bit more flavor into her hair, I had to put into consideration the state of her hair. So what we did, we scaled back a little bit, try to add a little bit of tones as far as we could, but still give that transformation in the dynamics of her hair, the luster of her hair. We saw the condition when she first came in was really dry and parched. So my focus, because I am about healthy hair first, was to nourish her hair and then add a little bit of flavor to it.
Till I get up.
Do you know someone that needs a transformation? No age required. Well, let us know. Today, share, like the page, and message us why and who. Do you know someone that needs a transformation? No age required. Well, let us know on Leshana's Before and After.
On time for me, and no, you never told lies to me. Tell me when you want me, Lord. You can call me your property. You never been rude, no. Don't know what's going on anymore. And I could try and do things my way, but it just ain't the same. How can I replace your love? You got so much to give, and you got so much to lend. I don't deserve what you give, Lord, I do not deserve your love. You got so much to give, and you got so much to lend. I don't deserve it. You keep giving me so much love, so much love, so much love, so much love. Whoa. Lord, how can I replace your love? You got so That's what I want you in my life for. Everything goes your way. I'll never let a thing go, no way. You know I got a thing for your grace. I shouldn't try to do things my way, no. How can I replace your love? You got so much to give, and you got so much to lend. I don't deserve what you give. No, I do not deserve your love. You got so much to give, and you got so much to lend. I don't deserve it. You keep giving me so much love.
Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell.
In beautiful Trinidad and Tobago, you can go from having never set foot in a cockpit to your full commercial license. You can do this. Enter the world above with Aerial World Services.
Yes, it's not just verbal, but also mental, and I had a lot of physical abuse where, okay, can I be real?
Yes, please.
Song a little too raw for the cameras and stuff, but when I was about, I think it was when I was about 9, I had a cousin, a male, and he actually
take your time.
It's so, like, I want to cry, but I can't cry because, like, I cry so much about it. Because it's like, how you can with your own cousin and interfere with her? And to know, like, he actually did this to me. But I never told my family about this because I know the family I come from. If I did do it, they still wasn't gonna believe me, 1.
Okay.
2, I got so much licks from them for the slightest things. For me to get licks for this now, for telling the truth. Why? And I just want to stray from the topic a little bit. This is what happens. Because it's like, you want us to speak out. But when we speak out, you'll draw a problem. Because you'll think we're lying and stuff. So why it can't hurt us too? Why can't we speak out about stuff that hurting us? Why for once we cannot be real? You know, and to know he watched me, which is his little cousin, to do me this. And I had no choice. All of this made me like drift away from everybody. I didn't want anything to do with family, with friends, with school. Reason being, if my own family member could do me this, what would a stranger think to attack me? If my own cousin didn't have to think twice to do it, a stranger will just do it without hesitation. And all of this leads me to wonder, which other one of my cousin he did this who didn't want to speak out to? And it was just really hard. And it's just, I don't know if all these situations made me grow into the cold-hearted freak I am, but honestly, I'm at a point in life where let Amy do Amy. Whatever you say, it counts, but it doesn't count to me. If everybody else want to follow your trend, I prefer to set my own trend. Because at the end of the day, I'm tired of being sunk. I'm tired of, okay, Amy, let's go so, Amy goes so. No, there's no more of that. Okay. Because, like, even my aunts, when they drank and stuff, does I have marks on my skin? People think I take ink because I like ink. No, I take ink to cover my scars because I'm ashamed of them. When people, it's okay, you see the scar here. How you get that? You think I'll feel proud saying my aunt came home and drank and I didn't want to sleep by my mother, and she beat me for sleeping by my mother. Honestly, this might song, I don't know if Shanicia would want to put this on, but honestly, this might sound raw. People might judge me on this, but I hate the family I grew up in. Sorry to say it like that, but they were all about advantage. They were all about, okay, you don't have this. I could bribe you with this and I will give in to it, because at the end of the day, I don't know better. I don't have better. Therefore, I will do stuff for better. You understand me? And it had times I used to pray. I swear, I used to pray that I die. I used to be like, why go through this? Why must I already have so many challenges? And to know, like, I have to be getting it for my own, it was really hard. And what hurt me the most was to see that your family stood up for a stranger more than for you. You understand? It was real hard. I like on a weekend, my mother will carry us to a family friend house, and when I went there, I didn't want to come home. But I know when I come home, what I was going to face, what I had to go through. Honest, I mean, this my song. I hated my family. You understand me? But one thing I always taught myself, and I never grew up in church and thing, but wherever opportunities I got, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but one thing I learned is after the storm, it always have a calm. And I was like, you know what, Amy? This is you, but this is not for you.
With any counseling session, as a mental health professional, as a counselor, as a therapist, it's important that you gauge the mental health or the emotional health of your patient. In this case, as we continue to delve deeper into the issues that Amy would have experienced and the challenges that she had, she became more and more emotional. And in assessing her emotional health and doing what is best for the patient, we decided to cut this session short in terms of just being able to secure her emotional health. Yes, we were touching on something very, that she might not have had the opportunity to express or get into before, and the emotion that came out of it now are coming out in a flood of emotions. So in the best interest of our patient. We had to cut the session short, and we're going to follow up with Amy, make sure she's all right, make sure she's coping, and continue the therapy and any sessions in the future with her.
This is the part of the show I'm the most disappointed about. Amy was supposed to have a one-on-one with me talking about her story and how together we can achieve her fullest potential. But Amy was a no-show on Tuesday, never showed up. I was very worried about Amy, kept calling, and finally when I got onto her, she said she wasn't feeling well, and she also told me her eyes were swollen and her phone was off. Little did she know that later on, someone sent me footage of actually what Amy was really doing that day when she didn't show up. Take a look. Deserves a second chance, maybe 1, 2, sometimes 3. But I had to tell Amy that I knew why she didn't show up for our one-on-one that Tuesday. Take a look at her reaction.
My battery was dead. My phone was not off. My battery was dead.
If you know you have to be at a place at a certain time, I've given you an opportunity like this, don't you think it's your responsibility to plug in your phone?
Yes. It was my responsibility to plug in my phone, but it was also my responsibility to forget. And I forgot.
So, but, okay, since you want to talk about you forgot, let me remind you how you forgot and why you forgot.
Because I was sleeping.
You were sleeping?
I think so.
Okay, well, let me tell you what you was doing. Let me tell you what you was
doing.
But I'm going to remind you what you was doing.
I want to know what I was doing.
You see, this is what
I was not, you see, this kind of craziness. I'm not going through that. So you just had to let everybody know what went on Sunday. At the end of the day, everybody makes mistakes. So what? So I made a mistake and I just don't want anybody to do it, okay? Bye-bye.
Your health is your wealth. At Bats & Associates, we offer treatment for diabetes, eye problems, hypertension, poor circulation, overweight, hormonal imbalance, and so much more. Come in today for blood sampling, live blood analysis, MRA scanning, or a foot detox spa. Bats & Associates, 222-8261 or 314-9975. Visit us, first floor Money Talks Building, 183 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Email batsandanassociatestt@gmail.com or visit our site www.batsandanassociates.com.
Welcome Store, specialists in all of your wholesale and retail needs. Welcome to your ideal gift and flower shop. Welcome to crystals, floral designs, household items, perfumes, interior decorations, souvenirs, gift baskets, and brides. Welcome to your bridal registry. Find us, you can afford us, 233 Southern Main Road, Marabella, or we can find you. We deliver. Our digits 4900433, 2225772, or 7436140, or you're welcome to email us welcomestorett@hotmail.com. Welcome Store.
Millions of men and women experience hair loss. Are you one of them? Hair Loss Solution Clinic, 127 Monroe Road, Cunupia, has revolutionized advanced laser hair therapy for all ethnic backgrounds, treating all types of hair loss and scalp diseases. Hair Loss Solution Clinic is now in over 175 locations in 30 countries. Guaranteed 100% hair regrowth success for you. Clinically tested and FDA approved. Visit them at HLSCTT.com. Hair Loss Solution Clinic at 127 Monroe Road, Cunupia. For more information, call 223-1956.
Are you ready to see Sydney's transformation? I know I am. Well, wait, I was there, wasn't I? Well, I'm ready to watch it with you. And so is Sydney ready to show you her whole transformation. And when I say she took over the streets of Trinidad and Tobago, I literally mean streets of Trinidad and Tobago. Take a look. Wow, look at that. Look at you here.
Yeah. He looks absolutely different. You're a miracle worker.
Wow, look at the bones. You look stunning.
Thank you.
You look stunning, 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 stunning. You seem really hard for you to embrace how you're feeling tonight. Why is that?
I guess because I'm
Actually, no, wait. Don't tell me just as yet, because look at this amazing drink that's coming for you tonight, for us.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. And what is the name of this?
It's a beer cocktail.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is Wild Thoughts.
Wild Thoughts?
Yes.
Sounds interesting. You wanna
Thank you
switch?
so much. Thank you so much. The best customer service here, and this is why I brought you here. Just to let you know. Before you answer the question, I'd like to give a toast to Sydney and her transformation on the before and after show. You look absolutely amazing, and I love how you embraced today. Dress from the Red Edge Mall, and you look stunning. So, salute to the new Sydney from today, correct?
Correct. Thank you.
Why did you write in on the Leshana's before and after show?
Well, I was kind of going through a rough period for the past year and a half, and I guess you could basically say that my self-esteem did a nosedive. And actually, when I first heard about your show, I thought that those things only happened in America, right? So I was really excited that something like that could happen here. And I must say that I was really, really impressed, right? But to really answer your question, I think I just needed like a boost, you know, emotionally, you know.
I'll tell you something, you're absolutely beautiful inside and out.
Thank you.
And to be honest, when you first wrote to me, and I'm being honest here, as always, Trinidad and Tobago, I didn't feel like you needed it. Hence why I asked you to tell me why. And when you told me your story and you told me how you've been feeling lately, I said, I have to have you on the show.
Yes.
And I'm happy I did so.
And I'm grateful that you gave me the opportunity.
But the thing about it is that with this show, it's not just about putting on makeup, doing your hair. This show is for you to walk away with change.
Yes.
To be confident, know that you're beautiful. And if there's something that you don't feel happy with on the outside, guess what? Let's work on it together. Right?
Yes.
So no more feeling ugly, no more feeling. Well, you tell me how you've been feeling. And don't be shy about your words.
Well, as you said, like
No, but don't follow me. You're very articulate.
I no longer felt, like attractive.
Why?
Because I put on a lot of weight over the past few years.
So was that because I'm gonna share with Trinidad right now. She sent me a beautiful picture, and you are beautiful now. I could send you a picture when I was 21,
Yeah.
But what I thought was interesting that the picture that you were so proud of was when you were 21.
Yes.
What I want you to do now is the age you are now to embrace that.
Okay.
The photo shoot we did today to embrace that and be proud of that.
Okay.
And anything you wanna you don't feel comfortable with, let's work on.
Okay.
But understand that was 21.
Yes, I know this is 20 years later.
Right,
Yeah.
we can never be 21 again, but what we can do is be amazing in our late 30s, late 40s, late 50s. We could be amazing in that shoe we're in and be comfortable in that shoe we're in.
I'd like to do that.
Don't
I'd like to feel like that.
Don't you feel like
I
that
feel like that
today?
tonight.
I love that, and by the way, your hair looks amazing.
Thank you. That's thanks to House of Kathy.
Now you can turn it and twist it, and the color. I love the color. I love the length. What was the scariest part of your transformation today?
I guess not knowing what Candace was gonna do with my hair. I thought she was gonna cut it really, really short.
Did I not tell you I would never put you in the hands of anybody that I myself wasn't 100% comfortable with?
Yes, you did.
Have you ever seen any of my shows with persons that you're like, oh gosh, what kind of... Have you ever...
Your show? Never.
So you should have known that I always put you in safe hands.
Yes.
And with the House of Kathy, you're always in safe hands.
I agree. We should toast that to Candace.
Don't look around yet. The most amazing food is coming out. And we were just speaking about... Do you not see the beautiful dress she has on tonight? Yes. So you're spoiling all of that, yes? Yes, well, spoil it on. Because tonight is Sydney's night. Thank you so much. And what is your name, handsome?
Theon.
Wait, Theon like Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for your amazing customer service. This is why I came here for the show. Because every time my family and I come here for dinner, the best customer service and the best food.
Thank you very much.
And you have to bring out one of those amazing pizzas that you guys specialize in, yeah?
Yes, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pion.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Bye. I have a quick question to ask you though. How are the shoes from Hot Steps?
Oh, they're fabulous. I feel as though I'm walking on air.
That's why I actually use Hot Steps for all of my transformations. Because not only do you feel sexy, but all her shoes are very comfortable. Only their pizza could stop me in my tracks of having a conversation. But no, all her shoes are very comfortable and sexy at the same time.
Yes.
And that's why I always go to Hot Steps.
You don't even feel as though you have on heels.
Yeah. I want to get I know this is very distracting, but I want to go a little bit more in depth with you. You said you wanted to leave Trinidad, fed up with Trinidad. You and I have, actually throughout this journey, I've had many intimate conversations. The point of the show is to change lives. Yes, we have 4 lives that we are going to change, but within each transformation, I want a little piece of you to share with Trinidad and Tobago of why you have been feeling the way you've been feeling.
Well, it's not really so much that I'm fed up of Trinidad. I love my country, right? It's more a personal thing, with what I've experienced lately, as I mentioned, for the past year and a half. Unfortunately, I would not be able to go into specific details, but I'm at a juncture in my life right now where I feel as though I really need a fresh start. I've had conversations with friends about the same subject, right? And more or less they tell me that it doesn't make sense to run away from your problems. But I don't really view it as running away. I think, you see, if I could really tell you everything that I've gone through, right? I really, really think that the best thing for me to do is to start over. Sad to say, where nobody knows me, you know?
Oh, wow. So you want to run away and hide?
Yeah.
Instead
Well,
of-
I'll take my son with me. I wouldn't leave him.
How old is your son?
He's 17.
Instead of facing your problems head on and creating that change that you can, you rather run away?
Well, it's no longer a matter of facing my problems. It's a matter of me having to pick up the pieces of my life now and move on.
What's been your hardest obstacle to overcome?
In life?
At this moment?
At this moment?
Yes.
Well, that will be the death of my father.
Okay. How long ago was that?
He died on the 29th of December 2014.
Wow.
I don't think that anybody is ever really prepared for the loss of a parent. But my father and I were really, really close. He wasn't just my father. He was my best friend, my confidant. As a child growing up, I'm talking to you and I'm feeling to cry. As a child growing up, you know, I would be afraid to tell my mother certain things.
So you ran to your dad.
But my dad, I never heard anything from him. Believe me. The most intimate details I would tell my father. Even though I had a few times, he would sell me out to her. Yeah.
I like that.
And he was also a father figure to my son as well.
It's the last Giselle, our last transformation. It's interesting because I asked her, I said, do you ever get over it, or do you just deal with it?
Well, I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself. With regards to if you ever get over it, I don't think I will ever get over it. Because my father was such a big part of my life. But there comes a time when you have to deal with it. But the pain is always still there.
Let me ask you a question. You know, I always tell people that if anyone have pets in Trinidad and Tobago, worldwide, because we're going to share this life, you spank your dog really bad and they still come back. They still love you, right? They get over that hump. Sometimes I feel we never do the work to get over the hump.
Yeah.
Meaning, what are the things you think that you have allowed yourself to self-work, to not get over, but get to the next better you? Because right now we're living in, when we're going through certain things, a lot of us don't think of it. Am I living the best me right now? Do you think you're living the best you right now?
Of course not.
So since your dad's passing, what are the steps you feel you have taken into living the best you for your dad? Do you think you've went there yet, or you think you're still in that channel of I miss and I love him? You're still there.
I'm still in that channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't taken those steps as yet.
I want to share with you one of our amazing participants, that Amy, that I love everyone. I think we all have a purpose. I don't think we all do have a purpose. And I just understand my purpose, and my purpose is to create the change that I want to see happen in this world. Yeah. Amy is involved in this show. She's one of the people that I have to bring her to her fullest potential, but she didn't achieve. Every week, every person has something they have to achieve, and she did not achieve what she was supposed to achieve. So with that, she was supposed to go to a particular island. I'll tell you later after we take some bites here because I'm really hungry.
All right.
For a whole week, actually, all inclusive.
Okay.
I am going to give that to you, and they have an amazing yoga. They have an amazing spa that does hot yoga.
Really?
Yes. I think one thing that's amazing about yoga, it really balances out your energy. And I think it's time for you, Sydney, to start moving forward. You never get over it, but we can take the steps to deal with the pain we feel from a death, yeah?
Yes.
All right, well, let's one last toast.
Sure.
So what? The new Sydney?
The new
Going
Sydney.
one step closer to what? Change.
Change. Cheers.
What I want from us, Trinidad and Tobago, is to be sensitive and caring. It's going to take support and effort from not just me, but you, Trinidad and Tobago. Amy exposed herself to us to embrace change. And if we want that change to happen, it's not us to judge, but love and nurture her. My message to you, Amy, is this. You are a strong, intelligent woman, and I love you. Together, we'll get through this. Trinidad and Tobago, take a look at what's coming up next on episode 3.